The other day, my family and I were driving around, and we saw what's probably going to become one of the iconic pictures of this whole pandemic. We drove by a nursing home facility, and outside the nursing home, against one of the outside walls, was an individual who was looking into one of the windows and obviously having a conversation with someone through the window, with the window closed. But that's the best that we can do in so many cases for the people that we care about. In some ways, we're not able to be as close with the people that we're used to being close with. We're not able to hug so many of them. We're not able to hold their hands. We're not able to just sit there right next to them. We can't. But we still care about them. And that's hard when we can't care for them in the ways that we want to, or the ways that we know they need to be cared for. I bet Moses had similar feelings, even though the Israelites were kind of rough on him at certain times. It's hard to be in a leadership position without caring in some way for the people that you are leading. And we know that he did care for them. And I bet as he made his way up onto the mountain, he was concerned about them. Are they going to be okay while I'm gone? How in the world are we going to get through this great big wilderness? Am I going to be able to lead all of them, provide for all of them, and keep all of them moving in the same direction without anybody losing their mind? God gave Moses another very special gift on that mountain. After they got up from the meal that God had prepared for them, God told Moses, I want you to come up by me. He said, because I am going to give you the tablets of stone on which I have written the law and the commandments for their instruction. For whose instruction? For the Israelites that Moses was leading. He was writing down the law and the commandments that he had in mind for their instruction. In other words, God was thinking about, he was thinking about them too. He was thinking about how they were going to get through life. He was thinking about how they would need to be guided through every stage of their journey. And we think about those things too. The people that you love, they are so much on your heart, and they are so much on your mind. And we can sometimes feel the weight of the world on our shoulders as we think about the ways that they need to be cared for, as if we're the one who needs to care for them exclusively. But you're not the only one who cares for them. God does too. In fact, with the Israelites, he already knew how he was going to provide for them even before Moses did. He was just letting Moses know when he gave him the Ten Commandments. And God already knows how he's going to provide for your loved ones too. It doesn't mean that you stop thinking about them, or you stop taking action, to do something for them when you see the need for it. It doesn't mean that you stop praying for them. It just means that we should be really good at remembering, what we're encouraged to do in the book of 1 Peter, when Peter writes, cast all your anxiety on him, on God, because he cares for, what's the next word? You. He cares for you. He knows that the weight of one person's needs on your shoulders can sometimes be a really heavy burden. He knows that sometimes we put the weight of the whole world on our own shoulders. And we sometimes see that in some pretty clear ways just how impossible a burden that is to carry. And it's a burden that God doesn't want you to carry. Cast all your anxiety, all of your anxious thoughts, all of your worries with the people you love, the people you care for, the people whose needs you want to meet. Put them on his shoulders because he cares for you. He wants your burdens to be relieved. And just as he was able to provide for the Israelites in a desert, on rocky terrain, over a long period of time when they didn't have access to so many of the good things they were used to having, God will care for you too, and the people that you love so much. Rest well tonight, my friends, because God cares for you.